Hello, AM Bootcamp 2021. My name is Sophie Goodman. I am honored, thrilled, and fired up to be here and to be a speaker here today. But before I start, welcome everyone. I hope you're getting a lot out of this. I know you are. I remember my very first AM Bootcamp a year ago, sitting behind my computer and just absorbing all that information. And I remember feeling really fired up about what's to come. So I hope you guys are all feeling that way and just really reflecting, and make sure that you're going to write down one important note after every single speaker and just grasp as much as you can. So today I will be talking a little bit about AM team building and what it feels like to team build and how to team build. So before I get into my visual and my presentation, the first thing I want you all to do is just to take a second and think about how you found out about the job. Whether it was a text, whether it was a letter in the mail, whether it was an Instagram message, whether it was a Facebook message. Think about where you were, how that felt, and ultimately why you're still here now. So as you guys start to think about that, I thought there was no better way than to share my own personal experience. So I remember my senior year of high school in March, I had received a text message from Morgan Cloran. Morgan Cloran was 2 years older than me. She's someone I'd known for a while. We were both hostesses at the same restaurant together. And she'd messaged me and she'd said that she thought I'd be great for the summer position. I was fired up. Someone thought about me, and it involved talking to people. Two of my favorite things. So I took the job, but I went in for my interview. I sat down at Starbucks and I met with Colton Horn and Morgan Cloran. And I remember from that day, the feeling I had felt like these people actually cared about me and that this was going to be the best summer. So I thought it was fun to add some of these pictures, but Morgan and Colton brought me a milkshake after I got my wisdom teeth out. This was one of our team nights when we went mini golfing. And then this was the first time I actually got to speak in front of people at my first year in banquet. And these were all just really fun memories. So why team build? Why team build? The first one I think is fairly obvious, but PRs, personal recruits, statistically do produce the most amount of CPO. If you look at any office stats, PRs produce the most amount of CPO. There's a number incentive there. They're going to help your office. They're going to help the numbers, yada, yada. I think more importantly than the numbers, the thing I really want to focus on and deliver through this message is how PRs actually shape the entire office culture and the entire experience for everyone. And why? Because it's so much more fun to work with your friends. We are also in a global pandemic, so what other jobs are hiring? So before I get into all the hesitations, what I first want to say is when I started as a rep, I never sent out an Instagram message. I never sent out my contact list because I was terrified. To me, it had felt more like an obligation and less of something that I actually wanted to do because I did not see how it could benefit both parties at the time. So having hesitations is completely normal. A lot of the things I thought, I think a lot of you guys may think as well, but I didn't want to lose any friends. They're going to think it's stupid. They've been asked 1,000 times before. They think it's a pyramid scheme. It's a chain message. You send it to everyone. They wouldn't be good at it. I haven't talked to them. That is so beyond normal. So I'm here to tell you firsthand, having hesitations, it's okay, it's good, and it's normal. But where we feel the most uncomfortable is where we grow the most. So how and who? Great question. So who do you reach out to? Everyone you know. Not even everyone you know, everyone you can. So you want to go through all of your phone contacts. You want to go through all of your Instagram followers, all of your Instagram following. You want to go through your whole Snapchat list. You want to go through all of your Facebook friends. everyone on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a platform where a lot of people are recruiting and looking for jobs. So take advantage of that. You want to go through all of your siblings' socials. You want to go through all of your siblings' contacts and even your customers' kids. Your customers have seen you do this front hand. So why not reach out to them and see if their kids need a job? You want to go through this whole social media Jumpstart program. You want to be making sure that you're sending out your messages on Instagram and on Facebook every day. And then three-way texting with your personal 150 top PR list is definitely the most effective way that I've found so far. So that's sitting with a manager and texting in a three-way message the person that you're trying to recruit and then getting them on the phone as fast as possible. So how do you start? You want to start by being a human. You want to be yourself. You want to be personable. You want to treat everyone with kindness. And you want to share your experiences with them. What has Cutco done for you? You all are back to be an assistant manager. So Cutco has had to do something for you. So what has it done? Be open. Be vulnerable. The worst anyone can say is no. We've all heard no before. So ask for the order. So my experience is the thing that I wanted to touch on with this is that some of these people on this list I knew, some of them I didn't. Some sold 4,000, some sold 50. And there's a very wide range. They don't have to be the people that you're going to think are going to be the best. They don't have to be anyone specific, but you're really going to help someone. So Kaylee Cooperman, she was a 10K fast starter and she actually won a scholarship. The fact that I got to help her win a college credit is insane. Chloe Baskus, one of my bestest friends from camp since birth, she had 3 weeks to work and she made $3,500. She had never had a job before. And now she got to experience that financial freedom. Alex Fufus, Sophie Muriel, and Callie Falk, all girls I go to college with. They were all assistant managers. Lucy Siegel, she wasn't someone who wanted to work every day, so she had her own Lucy Siegel program. She did 2 demos a day, sold 17K, and now is going to be an assistant manager in Madison. Alex Libman, someone who I had not really known either. All she wanted to do was win that President's Club letter, have a really good resume cover, and now she gets to stand out from her peers. And I got to help her do that. Cody Kendall is like my cousin. He's my cousin. And the fact that I got to share that with someone in my family was insane. And then Eli Spector and Kylie Wilson were just 2 people that I'd messaged on Instagram. I didn't know them. Kylie was going through a really hard time her senior year of high school, and we still talk every day. Reach out to everyone, because I promise you, not only can it benefit them, but it really benefits you as well. So don't think of it as an obligation. Think of it as a want. You want to help people. You wouldn't be here if you didn't want to help anyone. So I thought some pictures were a fun little ad, but this is Chloe the day she hit her fast start. This was Sophia and I actually in the office. This was Kaylee and I when we were like 5 on a train. And then this is Alex Fufus and I at a year-end banquet conference. And so I know I touched a lot about what team building can do for others. You're going to give them a lot of incentives. You're going to give them this opportunity to gain all this experience and all this personal and professional growth. But what does team building do for you? The first thing is it really lifts your confidence. The fact that you're 18, 19, 20, 21, all of those ages, and you're actually recruiting like a real person and people say yes and you can help other people, your confidence skyrockets. It skyrockets. But not only that, you get to learn how to work with friends in a professional setting. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if any of my friends in college can do that. And then you also do become not only a better interviewer, but a better recruiter because you're going to be able to explain the job so much better. So you're going to become a better manager. There's also this unbelievable new incentive that goes along with it where you can actually win another college credit, not just with sales, but by working with your friends. Sounds kind of silly, but by working with your friends and having more fun, you can actually win more money. So I was super lucky, and I was the number 4 recruiter in the company. So I got to win an extra $250 for having more fun than other people. That seems a little unfair, but we'll take it. So there's incentives here. This is sick. And then lastly, I think you just want to think about how good it feels to change someone's life. You're going to receive texts like this all the time. I still, to this day, from my first summer, have people thanking me. I have people asking me to write recommendations for them. And you become even closer and reconnect with those you wouldn't necessarily have had the opportunity with if you hadn't reached out to them. So all in all, my point of this message is to think about everyone you know, think about everyone you don't know, talk about Cutco wherever you are and to whoever you see, because I don't know about you guys, but I would not be here if it weren't for this unbelievable culture, community, and family that we have all built. So share that with your friends, and I promise you, your experience will be even so much better. So just have so much fun with it. Be yourself. Be open to trying new things, because that's where you grow the most. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys got something out of this. Let me know if you have any questions, and enjoy the rest of the conference.